It'll be the last time. Okay, what did I tell you people to do? Get me resources, apparently. No? Any new missions? Then I guess we finish this game. Years. With Corypheus dead and the threat of the Fade Rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. And we can only do it like this, I guess. Yeah. God.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary.
I'm surprised the Inquisition's still going, to be honest.
Orlais would control us. And based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Excuse me?
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
We should be disbanded. There's too much power. We did our job. It's time to go home. Dude, I killed a god. Just kind of let me do my thing, you know? Hello? Yeah.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Yeah, but she was manipulative as fuck, wasn't she?
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
She's probably really
It is
pissed.
hardly for me to say.
She didn't want to be
Inquisitor.
divine.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria says she is better suited to the battlefield than the Sunburst throne, but she has restored the Chantry. And also people's faith in it. We are lucky to have her.
How are the Templars doing?
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter.
Good man, that
It will
man.
be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall.
Getting drunk with
Enjoy
Hawk.
time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Okay.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Still don't like
Your
you.
worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Well, knowing absolutely nothing about this, because again, it's blind, we're done.
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we set out to do. If we're not needed any longer, and if it can be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
It's really jarring getting back to that 30 FPS in cutscenes. So we are locked out of the main game now. We've got Josephine, Varric, Cole, Iron Bull, question mark, Cullen, Leliana, and Vivian. So there's a couple of people missing who I didn't exile or tell to fuck off. Which people are still really, really pissed at. So Josephine was this way? Was that right? Yeah. Let's go have a word with Josephine. Those aren't bows. Ah, good for Cole. Oh, I can schmooze these. You guys, they're not bows.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later.
We need to disband the Inquisition.
Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
We
The
need to
palace has
talk.
been most accommodating.
Yeah.
We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock. Idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, There is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Dude, look at that water on the fountain.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
I don't like surprises. But, okay.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Yeah, what just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
I have no idea what just happened.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
Oh, yeah.
That part with the glittery... Oh, and they actually set fire to... Oh, yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal! I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
Was someone singing about... Yeah, singing about Harding. Weird. That was very jarring. We just went to the opera. Varric. Vivian. Where's my boy Cullen? There's my boy Cullen. So we've got Iron Bull and Cole and Varric to take care of first. Oh, we can't go any further. Okay, well.
Inquisition's bloody prize. Scott lays Harding, smile at warning, smirk at fear, and laugh in their eyes. Born of the ground, loyal and sound, Inquisition bound. Scott lays Harding without warning.
Good for Scout Harding. I mean, she did the hard work anyway. What have we got over here? Nothing. But is it really nothing? There could be stuff. Oh, I'd forgotten all about pinging. Yes, ping. Expensive dog treats. Fucking Harding Hightown. That's actually a book now, I do believe. The hell is pinging? Oh, there's a thing there. How does one get up there?
Well met, your worship.
Sup, G? Over imbibing. charges of Oh, so this is where my inventory is. Okay. Well, hopefully he's reforming to Vinter, because we've got the... I'm trying to remember how it left off. We haven't really dealt with the aftermath of the Canary. I apparently was walking around with a Vambrus. I've done weirder things. Why am I collecting dog treats? At least I'd like... Oh, wow. Look at that. Just to see how the characters act when they're on downtime, when there's no disasters. There's coal. What's in here? There's Iron Bull. Golden Nug, Hissing Drake, Benediction, Randy Dowager. Let's have a chat with Iron Bull.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Okay.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
Alright, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
Am I still your boss?
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade. Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafarath's son, Isarath. Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings, ruled by Arls. And then there's the Benorn. It's a large area of countryside, ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasra, remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Aww.
Hey, boss.
Doesn't want to say anything else? What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Here's Spooky Pants.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Okay, I didn't think they were going to hook up.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
You weird fucking thing, you.
Hello.
I just cut them off. Who else have we got to see? Cole, Ironball, Josephine. My boy Varric.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until recently he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Are you here to represent Kirkwall in the Exalted Council, Viscount Bran?
Provisional Viscount, which sadly is no longer my office. I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
Oh, dude.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you left.
Oh.
I'm probably going to be stuck in Kirkwall for the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. I also drafted an alliance with the new elf-led City Council of Wycombe, so Clan Llewellyn has some political muscle to flex now.
That needs to be reviewed by...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
This
Okay.
is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition.
We're going to shut the
But
Inquisition
whatever
down.
gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Things have finally turned up for Varric. I love it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Anyone else we can talk to? Varric. My boy Cullen. Oh yes. Where's my boy? He's got himself a Mabari.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
It's a Scooby.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Still, I've found certainty in my life now. The Council won't change that.
I thought we were going to settle down and have babbies.
Marry me.
What?
I mean, will you... I had a plan, and...
Oh, we might settle down and have
wasn't a
babbies.
dog, but you were... It doesn't matter. I've thought of little else, and I don't need a plan. Only to know if you would.
I would. Cullen, I will.
Davis vows. Fuck that.
People will notice the Inquisitor marrying her commander in the middle of the Exalted Council.
It won't go over well. We know a few people who can keep things secret.
Oh.
Just know, everything feels like it was worth fighting for.
It was.
This is the part where you make a promise.
I got married.
Right. I swear unto the Maker and the Holy Andraste to love this woman the rest of my days.
he brought the dog.
There you are. I just realized I'm greeting my wife. I rather like this.
For fuck's sake, don't kill him off.
It's good to see you.
I got married. Huh.